Because music took over my life. And I can't go outside anymore to express myself like, you know, kicking the ball or just relaxing outside. So it's a thing though. Yeah, that's big and that's cool and it gets you, you know, a nice mansion and stuff. But I'm like, I remember when I was on SoundCloud and 100 people was listening, I felt amazing. Like, how does 100 people know who I am?
Lil Uzi Vert, real name Samir Woods, was born in 1995 and grew up in North Philadelphia. Being from Philly, a city with a strong hip-hop and skate culture helped shape his early fashion style. From a young age, Uzi was drawn to streetwear, punk aesthetics and anime-inspired fashion, all which were growing in popularity during the 2000s. Lil Uzi first started rapping in 10th grade after being inspired by the attention a classmate was receiving from freestyling.
Why rap? What was the...
My homie in my high school used to rap, and he used to get all the attention, so I'm like, I can rap too.
Seeing the reaction and admiration his friend got, the Uzi decided to try it himself, setting him on the path to becoming an artist himself. The importance of Uzi becoming an artist in this video is because he started running up his money. Success in music allowed him to buy any fashion item and obtain any vision he had for his style, which we will later see in this video when his career really starts taking off. In his early days, he was heavily inspired by Pharrell Williams' colorful babe outfits, Kanye West's high fashion approach, and the rebellious energy of punk rockers like Marilyn Manson. Uzi's style was a combination of everything he loved, with the culture around him. This early blend of skate culture, emo and high fashion influences would later define his unique aesthetic in the rap game. As a teenager, he stood out in his neighborhood rocking skinny jeans, Vans, and vibrant hair colors. Uzi also got his first face tattoo on the side of his forehead, Fate, symbolizing his commitment to music and rebellion against the norm. From there, his style would just continue to evolve, becoming one of the most unpredictable and influential looks in modern hip-hop.
Well, my experiences in Philadelphia, the way it helped mold me to who I am today is, it was a very, I was always around a very different, crowd, very diverse. So I would be around my friends, you know, what some would call the hood. Then I would be with my friends in the suburb, and it just made me who I am today, and I really took from it. Yes, I always rep my city. I love Philadelphia. If it wasn't for Philly, I wouldn't be Uzi. I was broke. I was just at home. Now I'm on the road.
All right, man, was there anything you'd like to leave us with before we get out of here?
Man, just everybody stay on their grind. That's what I do. Stay on your grind. The real Uzi coming out next week. Next week, no later. Next week. It's coming out next week.
From 2014 to 2017, before his transition into high fashion with brands such as Balenciaga and Raf Simons, before the colorful diamonds, Uzi still kept it quite simple, drawing inspirations from the underground culture around him, similarly to how he done while coming up. The underground scene at the time was being ran by artists like Juice WRLD and XXXTentacion, may them rest in peace. Brands that really defined the era was Supreme, Bape, V-Lone, Off-White, and everyone was rocking it. The period between 2014 and 2017, a lot would happen in Uzi's life. Mainly, his rap career would take off to another level with the release of Lil Uzi Vert vs. The World, The Perfect Love Tape, Love Is Rage. These releases would include some of his best music to date, with songs like Money Longer, Do What I Want, and You Was Right. In the music videos, he would rep a lot of the brands previously mentioned. In Do What I Want, for example, Uzi is seen wearing Bape sneakers, pairing them with skinny jeans and a t-shirt, while others in the background can be seen wearing Off-White. And in Money Longer, he was seen rocking V-Lone almost all throughout the video, proving his love for the brand at the peak of its hype. Beyond the examples on the music video, Uzi was spotted on stage and in interviews rocking full Supreme fits, Bape hoodies, V-Lone jackets and Off-White sneakers, solidifying him as a trendsetter in fashion for the SoundCloud rap generation. His signature dyed dreads, skater influences, and a mix of punk and high-end streetwear would influence an entire wave of upcoming rappers who embraced colorful aesthetics, tight jeans, oversized streetwear pieces. This period wasn't just about the music, it was the foundation of Uzi's style evolution, setting the stage for the eventual leap into high fashion brands. 2017 to 2022 is personally my favorite era of Lil Uzi Vert's style. At this point, he had long moved away from being a SoundCloud sensation and instead become a rock star and fashion icon. His shift toward experimental and futuristic aesthetics incorporated brands that pushed the limits of fashion. The main brands he was wearing during this time period was Balenciaga, Rick Owens, Raf Simons, and Maison Margiela. While wearing high fashion among celebrities has always been popular, especially in rap culture, Uzi took it to another level, showing up to major events in ways no one expected, and I mean absolutely no one. At the 2018 Grammys, for example, he pulled up in a Balenciaga hoodie and raver pants, rejecting the typical suit and tie look that everyone else was rocking. At the Met Gala, he went full on Rick Owens, embracing a darker aesthetic. But beyond just wearing designer, he lived in it, literally. He slept and recorded music inside the Balenciaga store, like what the actual fuck. By 2017, his rockstar persona was fully realized, and he would no longer conform to trends. He would start setting them. His fashion style became much more experimental, introducing gender-fluid elements, like purses, crop tops, and painted nails into his fashion look. And of course, how can we not forget,
What the fuck is that?
I mean, the man inserted a $24 million pink diamond into his head. Like, I don't know how you can beat that. The man literally turned himself into the character Vision. This diamond would later be ripped out of his head at a show, but that's besides the point. Uzi was really pushing the boundaries when it came to style and expression. Of course, he couldn't know it at the time, but this today is the reason why a lot of people hate on him. And Sway would kind of foresee the future, making him ask this question.
But you get a lot of backlash from what you wear. 24, the famous, infamous 2400 shirt. And
Oh, this one was 2400 too.
That's 2400
This
too?
was 2400 too.
What is your response to that? People think it's feminine.
You know what it is?
Yeah,
What?
They never felt these fabrics before.
that's what
Yeah.
it
That's
is.
all it is.
Okay.
You know, like, no matter what you do, if you put it on the internet, someone's gonna hate it. Like, no matter what, someone's gonna hate it. But it's fine. Like, I get to have fun. Like, I'm here, and I get to...
Uzi's latest style evolution started from 2022, when he went into the mode of not giving an absolute fuck anymore. Honestly, I can't even blame him. I mean, he had ran through every fashion catalog, had everything he wanted, and there was nothing else to achieve. It is also during these recent years that he has showcased some of the strangest outfits yet. From rocking what looks like a balloon jacket in Coachella looking questionable as hell with makeup on, to wearing a fishnet top on stage, or very recently wearing Marc Jacobs with painted nails and a Sasuke haircut. And he's getting heat from everyone, even rap colleagues. Just hear what Boosie had to say about this.
Well, Marc Jacobs had this photo shoot where Lil Uzi Vert was in it.
I was pissed.
Why were you pissed?
Because I wouldn't say, because I kind of fuck with, before he was doing, I kind of fuck with him. You know, how somebody gonna ever raise a strong young man when you looking like a strong young woman?
Honestly though, it isn't all bad. I should stop overreacting. Some of his outfits still slap, like this one, worn at the BET Awards in 2023, where he's rocking leather boots from Kiko Kostadinov, Balenciaga jeans, everything else being Louis Vuitton. Anyways, I'm not gonna sit here and drag this out. There isn't much to say other than to give him credit. These past few years, his style is all about challenging the blurred lines in what hasn't and can be done in fashion. While his style has increasingly turned a lot more feminine and anarchy-like, to the point where he's wearing upside down crosses and skirts, I can't say I like his style evolution particularly much, but I do respect his vision of trying something new and just sticking to being yourself. In a world that wants us to conform, Uzi is a testament of that being yourself always works out in the end. That being said, thank you all for watching, bye!
Give me some
how do we protect our inner child in this world? How do you protect your inner child, Uzi?
Well, the way that you protect your inner child in this world is not protecting it. You just let it free, and whoever accepts you, accepts you. Whoever don't. You're going to have friends, you're going to have foes, you're going to have all types of people.